Hello everybody, welcome to Just Upright. My name is Doc Jing Ruder. I'm a doctor of physical therapy and I am your foreign educated physical therapist guide to US application. I hope you guys are doing great. So today what we're going to talk about is the update for immigrant visa. So there are people, wondering what is the priority date, or is the immigrant visa really a good option to be petitioned by an agency or employer to go to the United States. So we're going to talk about this coming right up. At the official website of the immigration, the US immigration. Okay, so this is travel.state.gov, US Department of State, Bureau of Consular Affairs. Okay, so this is where you're going to see the update for immigration or immigrant visa. Okay, so as we go down here, this is family sponsored, so unless you are concerned with family being petitioned by your family member from the US, so this is not applicable to you. Okay, this is again family sponsored. So when you go down here, you can see employment based. Okay, so there are three types: 1, 2, and 3, other workers. But most of the time, most therapists, healthcare professionals are being petitioned under employment-based number 3 or EB3. So that's why you would hear people talking about EB3 immigrant visa. Okay, some people with master's degree or higher can be petitioned under EB2, okay, or second type, employment-based second type, EB2. So let's start off with EB3. Okay, as you can see, this is the third type of employment-based. So under the China is it's retrogression, meaning backlog in processing. They are in 2018. El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras is actually current, meaning they're processing the current application right now. India is way back, lag behind, retrogression. We call it retrogression. June 15, 2012. Okay, so that's 10 years way behind. Mexico and Philippines are current. Okay, so this is good news. Why? Because for example, Filipino, okay, people who are being petitioned by employer or agency, if your employer is able to submit all the documents in time, the lawyers are proactive, okay, the processing will be fast because it's current. There's no backlog, there's no retrogression for these countries right now, and this changes from month to month, so it's current right now. Maybe next month it can have a retrogression, like 2 years behind, 5 years behind. It's bouncing back and forth. So that's why you have to be updated. If you have a current immigrant visa petition, you have to see whether it is current or it has retrogression. Okay, so if you are on EB2, okay, for the China mainland born is 2019, and then El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras is November 2022, so 1 month behind. It's the same for Mexico and the Philippines, just 1 month behind, and India is actually 11 years behind, October 8, 2011. Okay, so that is the update. Okay, so this is also called, when you go up here, visa bulletin. Okay, so if you want to be updated, you can Google visa bulletin for the specific date and year that you're looking for. All right, so it is very, very important that in order for an employer to really prioritize you, to petition you, to go here to the US to work as physical therapist, that you are already licensed, meaning you already passed the NPTE. But at the same time, for example, foreign educated physical therapists who pass New York board examination, NPTE, it doesn't stop there. You should process your visa screen certificate or the healthcare worker certificate. Without it, the employer cannot petition you with any immigrant or working visa. Okay, so if you are lost in the process of how to apply to the US as physical therapist, okay, let me know. Email me justuprightllc@gmail.com. We can schedule a complimentary call so that I can understand where you are in the process and how can I best help you, guide you. Okay, for those who are ready to dive into the fastest way to learn the ins and outs of US application without delays, confusion, and frustration, I have a course, I have a master class online. It's just at the tip of your fingers. You can access it anywhere you are in the world. It is a master class, like a recorded webinar that you will just have to watch for 3.5 hours, and you will have a clear understanding and direction on how to do a US application so that you will save yourself from mistakes trying to figure it out on your own that can cost you a lot of money, that can cause you delay and frustration, and you might give up in the process because you are just so lost. Okay, so for my master classes, I have the links down below. Check them out. I also have masterclass on how to do documentation the US style. So when you get here, you're ready. You are not like fish out of the water, feeling humiliated because you don't know what you're doing and you're so confused, and it affects your performance in the clinic. Okay, so documentation as well as clinical strategies and approaches that you can do to make your patient get better, progress in therapy, have a high quality of care, at the same time improving your confidence and your competence as a physical therapist, so you will be an invaluable asset of the company and you will feel good about yourself performing your daily tasks as a physical therapist here in the US. All the links are down below. So I hope, guys, this is valuable for all of you. Update about the immigrant visa, I will do every now and then the update so that you will be in the loop of what's happening with the immigrant visa. Okay, I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. Until the next video, stay blessed.